Well, in a normal year, we would see the river rise in the springtime, but this year we had a strong rise in the river in December of this past year. So we've basically been at flood stage on the Mississippi River since December of 2018. They had to open the Bonne Carre Spillway in late February. It ran for quite a long time into early April. They closed it. The river did not fall as they expected it to. They had to reopen it in May. They had to reopen the Bonne Carre Spillway in May. And now we're under the second opening in one calendar year, which is unprecedented. Well, the largest impact is to the salinity level of the water. So our coastal area, which is normally somewhere around 5 to 25 parts per thousand salt, is now down close to fresh water in most of these areas. And so that has a great impact on animals that need some salt water in the water to live.
Every inland in New Hampshire has a fort. Marcel Castle. We don't have a live oyster in here, not one. And this was a 100 sack a day spot. See these rock oysters that we've got rocks planted in here? It's no more good. This is what fresh water does us. The thing is, if we invest $100.
Very similar to what happened after Katrina and after Gustav. We documented the impacts to our resources and to our fishing communities. We provided economic data along with the biological data. We put that together along with an application to the federal government and asked for a federal fisheries disaster declaration. And so if they agree with us that it is a disaster, and I feel quite sure they will, then that will be transmitted to Congress with the hopes that Congress would appropriate some disaster funding that will help both our animals and our fishing communities. But these are all our sampling stations that we're sampling for this event. So we've got about 100% mortality on oysters in this area, and then it gets lower the farther out you get.